Hey family, how are you all? I hope you're doing fine. My name is Kailas and you're watching The Journey of Transformation. Well, today is 29th October 2025 and today is Wednesday and today is also day 55 and right now is 12:23 p.m. while I'm recording this. And before I start the video, to everyone here, to all new people here, this is the journey of transformation and this is the journey about physical, mental and financial transformation of mind. How I change physically, mentally and financially, how I change, how my views change, how my perspective of life change. Basically, as a human being, how I change. It's basically a human evolution of mind, like how I evolve every day and in a far bigger view. Okay, and this journey and this channel and this journey of transformation holds two purposes. I really want to build a community of people who I call a family and who is always there to support me. And second, I really want to earn money so I can support myself and my parents financially. Okay? And one disclaimer for you all, that if you find me struggling or stuttering with speaking in words, then you should know that I am suffering from something which is causing me in speaking in words. And you know it now. Okay? Let's start the video. Well, I'm following the schedule and I woke up today at 6:30 a.m. and last day I slept at 10:30. And after waking up today, I emptied my stomach first, and after that I did my brush, and after that I did physical activity, and after that I first took a shower. I usually make myself a coffee, but today I first took a shower, and after that I made myself a coffee. I drank my coffee and I started to watch Netflix, and I watched it for about hour. And after that I started to scroll on a social media for 15 to 20 minutes, and after that I watched YouTube for about an hour, and after that I had a conversation with my parents for about an hour, and after that I again started to watch Netflix for about an hour, and after that I'm recording this. Well, I can say that today is going pretty great and the journey of transformation is also going pretty great. We can see that it's day 55 and it's not a kind of a small number. 55 days of consistency, and even I'm consistent on this channel for more than 100 or 120 days, because it's been 4 plus months since I started this channel. So yes, well, after recording this I will have my lunch because it's late and I have to have lunch before 1 p.m, as we all know, because it's according to the schedule I have created for myself. But even if it turns to be late because of this, then it's okay, because I'm doing something which is I'm liking to do it. I love to do this, to have a conversation with you all. So yes, well, after recording this I will have a lunch, and after lunch I will start watching Netflix for just about an half an hour or 1 hour, and after that I will work on my ideas I have. I will write it down, some ideas I have, and I will do journaling, and after that I will read books I want to read, and after that I will have a conversation with my close friends and everyone, and after that I will relax for about an hour and I will listen to the songs I love to listen to, and after that I will have a dinner because it will be evening. So the night schedule. If you don't know, then you should watch from day 0. Well, I really request you, to everyone new here, please watch from day 0. Why? There's a reason. Because day 0 is day 0 is an introduction and purpose video, and if you watch day 0 you'll have an introduction and purpose of this series and this channel. And after watching day 0, if you continue watching from day 1, 2, 3 and to the latest day, you'll see there has been so many changes in this series. I have changed, like the way I was making videos is also changed, and there has been so many changes. You'll understand the way I was talking before and the way I am talking right now, it is also a change. Okay, you'll see so many changes. So yes, I really request you to watch from day 0. And yeah, let's come to the video. I already told you about my day, so I'm supposed to talk about right now what I'm feeling. Well, today I'm feeling kind of a cold. I don't think I'm sick, but I'm feeling cold, and yeah, I will recover because I'm following the schedule of my, which I have created. Like, I'm focusing on my physical health, mental health, and financial health. But I can't talk about financial health, which I have to admit, because I'm not doing anything for my financial health other than this channel. And right now I'm not earning from this channel, so I can't talk about my financial health that you all know. So if you talk about physical health and mental health, I'm doing pretty great there, which you all know because I'm consistent since I created this channel from submission. So yes, well, I did physical activity today also, and I'm being mindful about what I consume and what I listen to and everything. So as much as I know, I'll be okay. So yes, other than feeling cold, I am feeling kind of an drawback or something, feeling which I don't have a name for this, but this feeling is feeling something like a needy kind of feeling. I need connection or anything. That's what I'm feeling right now. Because, yeah, I do have a conversation with my friends, I do have my conversation with my parents, but I kind of feel that I'm missing something, and it's just I don't know the name of this feeling. So yes, well, I'm feeling that right now, and after that, other than that, I don't know what else do I'm feeling. Emptiness for sure, and other than that, I don't know. Okay, well, I'll tell you about what I'm feeling right now, how my day was, and how my day is going to be, and after that, I'm supposed to talk about why what I usually talk about in my videos. But before I start talking about what I usually talk about in my videos, I really want to make this conversation different today, because if you watch from day 0, and if you see my last videos of day 51, day 52, day 53, day 54, and other videos also, you'll see that when I start the video, I start with how my day was, how my day is going to be, and I usually start talking after talking about my day, about things I talk about in my videos. But I really want to change this today. I don't know it's right or wrong, but yeah, I just want to do it. So yes, let's directly have a conversation with you all. If it's morning where you live, then good morning and have a very good day. And if it's afternoon, then good afternoon. And if it's evening, then good evening. And if it's night and you're going to sleep after this, then good night and have a very good sleep, sweet dreams. And if you're having something while watching this, then enjoy your meal. Like even if it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, or any kind of meal, enjoy your meal, okay? Well, let's have a conversation. Tell me, where are you from watching? If you're going through anything, if you want to share about it, you can share it. And even if you want to suggest me something, you can suggest me something, any kind of movie, any kind of song you want to suggest me, any kind of video on any platform, or anything you want to suggest me, you can suggest me directly. And yeah, well, so I'm thinking right now to talk about what I usually talk about. So let me talk about that, so I can free up from this, and I can have a better thoughts after that. Because if I don't talk about it right now, then my mind is going to get there anyway. So yes, well, let me talk about what I usually talk about in my videos also, which is, look, other than subscribing my channel, commenting my videos, look, even if you don't subscribe my channel, even if you don't comment on my video, even if you don't like my videos, okay, I just want one thing from you all. Really, I'm saying with my full heart, and I don't do kidding or joke about this, because this is not something to be joke about. So take it seriously, okay? Do one thing for me. Start taking care of yourself. Take care of yourself. That's what I want from you, because this is the most important thing. That's what I have learned in my life. Because look, I don't lie about it when I say this. I really have been through worst phase of life, and I really have been through horrific things in my life. I have been abused, I have been bullied, I have been broken, I have been through every phases of life. I really have struggled mentally and physically also, through every phases. You can't even imagine what I have been through. The names I have used right now, like broken and bullied and abused, this is not it. There's more. There are so many things which I have been through, and I really want to share everything I have been through, and how my journey of life was when I was in teenage, and how I grew up from my childhood and what traumas do I hold in myself and everything about myself. But I really want to share that on a special occasion. You know, I already told you about this in my last other videos also in of this journey of transformation, that when I'll hit 100k subscribers, because that will be my first milestone of life. Till this date, I'm 21 right now, and I'll turn 22 after I don't know how many months. I'd say 4 5 months. I don't remember, but yeah, I don't. Okay, look, I'm 21 right now, and since on these 21 years on this earth, I have not achieved anything. So this is something I love to do, and this is something I like to do, and I'm building a community. So when I'll hit 100k, and imagine having a family of 100k people, it's not a joke. And I really do consider every people subscribing me my family. That's why I have said in my last video also, day 54 video, that don't subscribe just to subscribe my channel. No, I really want people who willingly want to subscribe, who really willingly want to join the family and become the family member. So if you really want to become my family member, listen to it. If you really want to be a family member of this channel, then willingly join the family by subscribing and turning the bell notification on. And you are my family. Welcome to the family. Okay, it really means a lot to me. That's why I say it every time. Okay, don't subscribe just to subscribe it. Subscribe it if you want to become the family member. And I really do consider, I don't joke about this, I will really consider every single one subscriber as my family member. So yeah, you are my family member when you subscribe. So yes, well, I will share about what I have been through, how my childhood was, and everything I have been through in my life. About myself also, I will share so many things on a 100k goal. Like, it will be a milestone for me. So yes, on that day I will share everything, but right now I can't because I'm holding that for special occasion. But I have to tell you that, look, I have been through the worst phases and horrific things in my life, and therefore I know that pain and suffering is how it feels to be there, and I know how painful this time is for you. So I don't want you to go through this alone. That's why I say you are not alone when you have me and you have yourself. Because look, what I have learned in my life, that when we are going through some phases of life, we feel alone, but that's because we neglect ourselves. One of the most important learning I have learned through my lessons and what I've been through, that we don't need to neglect ourselves. When we accept the pain, and when we accept what we are going through and start accepting ourselves, we see that we are healing much faster than before. Why? Because you neglect so much yourself than you can even imagine. You don't have to neglect yourself. Start recognizing yourself. You have yourself always. You know what? One thing I have learned and one thing I have heard, that we have always one person with us every time, which is ourselves. You always have yourselves. I know you are you, but it doesn't mean that you will not have a conversation with yourself. You will not recognize yourself. Okay, you have to recognize yourself. You have to have a conversation with yourself. Okay, so start recognizing yourself, start taking care of yourself, and don't think this way. Don't be negative. You really deserve to be taken care of. You really deserve to be loved. You really deserve to be live a life, be happy. So yes, live your life, be happy, and yes, take care of yourself. Give yourself the love, care, and treatment you deserve. And look, one thing I have always talked about in my videos, and I'm going to say this again and again and again. Look, if you are so lucky, like if you are privileged enough in your life, if you have a money, why are you not using your money? Use your money, use your privilege to give yourself the care. Seek for professional help, seek for doctor, take a treatment, because you are privileged. Look, when I was going through the phases of my life, I was not privileged enough. Even for now, still I'm not privileged enough. I'm not earning from anywhere. I'm not good at financial health right now. So how can I get a treatment? How can I seek for professional help, right? But you can, because you have a money and you are privileged enough for your life. So yes, use your privilege. Use your privilege and money to serve yourself. Seek for professional help. Seek for doctor and be a good person. Okay? And yeah, to everyone who can't seek for professional help, who are not privileged enough like me when I was struggling, you can do one thing. Have a conversation with your close friends. Have a conversation with your parents. And there are so many ways you can, heal yourself. Okay? And even if you want to have a conversation with me, I'm available. When did I say that I will not reply? Right? I will reply. Comment down whatever you are going through. If any kind of conversation you want to start, comment down. And even if you want to have a conversation privately, DM me on Instagram. I will reply. Okay? It doesn't take something from me. It's just a conversation. And I know how much importance conversation can hold, because when we are alone and we are going through the dark phases of our lives, we really need a conversation. And when we have a conversation, we feel much better. So yes, it's just a time and it will change. Don't be so like this much negative. Stay positive. Time will change. Everything will be better. Okay? And one of the most amazing learning that I have learned in my life, that life is so simple. So many times we seek for longer answers and complicated answers, but life always holds simple answers, like how to be happy. Just be happy. Do what makes you happy, what you love to do. And there are so many simple answers to every questions you have. But we seek for direct complicated answers and long answers. But that's not the way. We always have simple answers to everything, every kind of questions. So yes, life is amazing, life is beautiful. And remember, your dreams you have, and what you want to do with your life, what dreams you hold, what you want to do in your life. Like for personally me, I really want to travel the world. I really want to build a house to live with my parents and give them the experience of life. I really want to earn so much money, that I can give my parents and myself the Porsche experience of life. How good I will feel when I'll see smile on my parents of proudness that I succeed in my life, and I will provide everything I can to them. I can provide them them a good health care, good shelter, and good food and everything, right? So you can have a joy from everything, every little thing you can, but you just have to find it. When you see negatively everything, you will find everything negative. But when you see every little things positively, you will find everything positive. That's the way of life. Stay positive, live your life, be happy, enjoy every second you have on this earth. Life is literally one thing I have learned again, that which is life is too short. And I really mean this, because you don't know, and no one in this world knows that what is going to happen at the next second, next day. We don't know that. So why to waste our times in arguing, fighting, and just suffocating and making our mind confused with confusion and everything. You just start living your life. Life is too short to argue things, fight, and do other things. Just start living your life. Start to experience the life. Life is amazing when you start living it, when you start experiencing it. So yes, start living your life, experience your life, and be happy. One of the most important thing, be happy. What it takes to be happy? Nothing. Just smile. Try it. Smile. Be happy. And one thing, if you didn't have a glass of water yet, pour yourself a glass of water and drink it. Stay hydrated. Don't be like this, okay? Stay hydrated. And if you still didn't had a food yet, then eat something, okay? Fill your stomach. It's important. Take care of yourself. Now, I already talked about this for long, and I don't want to yap about this so much because I know, okay, I can yap about this and I really want to, but okay, I don't want to, get into the argument and other things. Let's talk about which I usually talk about in my videos also, which is about ideas. Look, the ideas you have, no one in this world, and no one even me or no one even you know that how much of a big impact your idea can hold, right? So what I'm trying to say is that never lose your ideas. This is the most important thing. When you have a good idea or any kind of idea you have, work on that idea. Work on that idea. Trust yourself with your idea, and stay consistent with your ideas. Stay consistent with your work. That's what I mean. Okay, never ever in your life lose your idea. Whenever you get an idea, start working on that. And if you are too lazy persons, one of the easiest thing you can do is that write down the idea you get anytime. Whenever you have an idea, write it down somewhere and save that thing wherever you have written on a safe place. And whenever you get a motivation in future or at any time, use that motivation to work on that idea, and you'll see what amaze it can do. So yes, save your ideas. It's important. Now, I already talked about, which I usually talk about my main videos, and it's been 21 minutes since I started this recording, and I can say it's going good. Not pretty great, I can say, because if we see that, I don't remember the day 53 or day 52, which day, but one day I had a very good and deep conversation with you all. I don't know on which day, but yeah, definitely 52, 53 or 54. And yeah, it was a very good conversation, and I can say today is also going to be pretty good conversation, but I'm confused right now, and I don't know, it's just a way of time, and it's just a way I'm in the mental state right now, and I'm just a human being. And this series is all about journey of transformation of mind, like how I change, how my views, perspective of life, how I feel, how I live in my loop, what I'm doing every day, and everything about myself. So yes, and yes, these videos of this journey of transformation are like this. If you're new here and if you're still watching this, and if you're just hearing me yapping about things, then don't get it wrong. My videos of this journey of transformations are like this. Why? Because there is a reason. This journey of transformation has a purpose of me being raw, me being okay, I again messed up saying this, but this journey of transformation has a purpose of me being raw and being honest about everything I'm going through. I just start recording and I just start yapping about things like how my day was, what I'm going to do in my day, what I'm feeling, what I usually talk about, and what I'm feeling and what I'm going through and everything. I just have a casual conversation. I don't even think about anything before. I don't do with any kind of script or anything. I just in a raw form, on a honest form, I just be myself directly with in a conversation. That's the way my videos are in this journey of transformation, and that's the way it's going to be. Okay, so yes, I'm just being raw and honest. So if you don't like me being raw and honest, and if you want these videos with any kind of script or any kind of form, I can't be like that, because this journey of transformation is simply a journey of transformation, and by that I mean I have to tell you everything honestly, right? What I'm going through, because journey of transformation has a full meaning, which is from the day I started to the day I'm going to retire, till I will make videos, how I will transform in my journey of life, as a physical body, as a mentally, how I will change, how my perspective of life will change, how my ideas will change, how my conversations will change, how physically, mentally and financially I will change, how every little thing in myself, how it will change. So yes, it's just the way I have made this. So yes, well, let's have a conversation about anything I want, because I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm trying to recall what can I have a conversation about, and I'm trying my best to. But yeah, let's have a conversation. But what about what? I'm again out of topic to talk about. Okay, well, what shall we talk about? I mean, one thing I've noticed, I just put my phone near to my mouth and start recording this, because phone has a mic. I don't own any kind of mic, to record it. So I just use my phone mic to record this. But I have noticed one thing, that when I have an open eye and I'm staring to my wall in front of me and I record, I have a good conversation. I know it's something to laugh about for me, but look, when I just staring at my wall and having my thoughts and just having conversation, I feel free and open. It's just about my eye also. There's a reason behind it also, psychologically, that when my eyes are open, I feel open, and I feel free to have a conversation. But when I try to record on a closed eyes, I feel struggling with speaking, and I feel thinking about something and thoughts and everything. Because today I also tried to record it, but I didn't even go through the 20-second or 30-second. I stopped it. I didn't even had a good conversation for even a 1 minute. It was just about 20-second and it was just intro, like, hey family, how are you, I hope you're doing, and that's it. Because closed eyes psychology impacts my thinking and thoughts, that usually I don't close my eyes. I just close my eyes when I go to the sleep, and that's the reason. And sometimes when I meditate, or sometimes when I'm just sitting in silence, that's when I close my eyes. So that's the reason I can think of, because when I close eyes, when I want to have a conversation, I can't have a conversation, because I have trained my body that way, right? We are the versions of ourselves the way we have trained ourselves, right? We all have to admit that if we want to change something in our life, then we have to train ourselves for that also. And I don't want to train myself for having conversation in closed eyes. What does it makes benefit to me? I don't know, and I don't want that. So yes, it's good to have a conversation with you, or open eyes. So yes, I'm not going to change that, and I feel free when it's open eyes. So yes, but I tried something today. So yes, that's what I told you. I said with you. So yes, well, it's 12:51 right now, and it's been 28 minutes since I started this. It's going great. Yes, I can say right now. I said before that good, but right now I can say it's great. And well, one thing, like on a last video, on a day 54 video, the impression of that video was not great. Like day 52 and day 53 impressions were very good. Like when I uploaded day 52, it got about 80 to 90 impressions. I know those numbers are very low comparatively to the successful YouTubers, but for me, who just has a 25 subscribers right now, and who just has a I'm just starting this. So yes, I'm consistent since 4 months, but still I'm not a successful YouTuber, right? So for me, it's a good deal that when my videos get good impressions. Says day 52 got about 90 impressions, and day 53 got about 200 impressions. And I thought that day 53 got 200 impressions, right? I said correctly or wrong, I don't know. Well, day 53 got 200 impressions, so I thought that day 54 will go to the about 200 impressions or maybe 100. But when I uploaded day 54, it got about 20 impressions. It's so, low number. I thought it will go on a good impression, but yeah, whatever. It just, even though, you know, click through rate is about 9.5% right now on that video also, and average view duration is also about 90% of the video, like everyone is watching fully, but still YouTube is not recommending it. I don't know the reason. It's just the way it is, because I see that, and I have learned this with YouTube, is that from my experience, that YouTube recommends the videos who are engaging and has a good click-through rate. So I don't see the reason why it's not recommending my videos. Like every video I have uploaded of the genuine transmission and other videos also, they hold a good click-through rate, they hold a good engagement, but still YouTube doesn't recommend those videos. But yeah, I trust myself and I am consistent with my work, so I don't have to worry about all these things. Life is easy when you don't worry about things and you don't overthink it. So just keep doing your work. And yeah, which brings me to the topic to talk about, which I have already talked about in my review, but I'm going to talk about it because I got it. So yes, well, look, whatever you're doing in your life, like a YouTube channel or business or anything, I'm talking about everything you do in your life, it's going to help you. You just have to focus on two things in your life to get successful. Trust yourself and stay consistent. That's it. Look at me. When I started this channel, since then I trust myself. And before this channel, whatever I have did in my life, I trusted myself, and I have stayed consistent with those things also. So you see, I trust myself, really trust myself, and I stay consistent with whatever I do. So see, if you wanna have a success in your life, trust yourself first, which is the most important. Okay, one of the most important thing, trust yourself. And how you will trust yourself? Do something you like to do something you want to do something you love to do. Okay, don't copy anyone, don't do by influence. Okay, there are so many people in this world who just see someone and they are living happy life, so they just want to do the same. It's not like that. You're not, yes, you might end up having a good successful life and just good life, but how can you be happy by just copying someone and getting influenced by someone and just doing the same thing which they did? Create your own thing, be unique. Like literally every single human being holds their own identity, right? We all have our own uniqueness in ourselves. So why don't we be unique? Why don't we create our own stuff? Like, look, this genuine transformation and this channel and this whatever I'm doing in my life, I didn't copy anyone in my life. I never copied anyone. I never got influenced by anyone to do anything, because I don't I really be mindful about whatever I do, and I really don't do copying stuff or influencing stuff. Look, this genuine transformation is my own idea. I didn't copy anyone, I didn't got influenced by anyone. I just started doing it because I wanted to do it and because it was my idea in my mind. So I just did it. But don't be like someone copying someone or just influenced by someone. Start your own thing. Whatever you want to do, create your own thing. Like, that's why I said before that you have to work on your ideas, because your idea is your own idea. No one can say that you copied or got influenced. Yes, you can get influenced idea, copied ideas at some point if you are too much of a consumer. Yes, that's a real thing. There are so many human beings who get same ideas as so many human beings and get so much same stuff because they are consumer at the end of the day. But if you are like me, who doesn't watch so many things on any other platforms or any platform, who just be mindful about everything, then you can't end up like that. You just have to be mindful about everything you do, and that way you can end up at a good stage of life where you can have your own ideas, where you can have your own thought process. So yes, if you want to have your own thought process, if you want to have your own ideas, then you have to work on yourself. Start being mindful about whatever you do in your life. Like, say, since you wake up till to the you sleep, you have to be mindful about every single thing you do. Whatever you have a conversation about, whatever you listen to, whatever you watch on YouTube, Instagram, any other platform, whatever you consume. When I say consume, I mean media, TV show, TV series, movie, or anything. Whatever you consume, be mindful about everything. Okay, that's what I say. And yeah, what I was talking about and where did I end up talking about? Well, it's just the way it is. So yes. And yeah, I'm sorry if I have, if you didn't like something, and it's just okay. We are all human beings and we can make mistakes. And if I did, it's okay. I'm sorry. I apologize for it, okay? So yes, well, what I was talking about, I forgot. Yeah, trust yourself and stay consistent. That's it. Let's not yap about so much. Well, it's been 36 minutes, since I started this, and it's 12:59 right now. So I'm thinking of, having lunch because it's late. First reason, it's late, and that's it. Well, I think I'm going to end this video, and yeah. Well, it's 1 p.m. right now, and I'm going to end this video. I really want to have a conversation. I'm not lying. I really do want to have a conversation with you all about so many things, but it's late. It's 1, and I have to have a lunch before 1, but it's already a 1. So I can't mash up with my schedule also, because I have to be strict about everything to have a good, schedule. Because when we do everything on a schedule, our body is trained that way, and we'll have a good system working in our body. That's the reason. Okay, whatever. Let me end this video. Well, I'm saying with a full heart one thing, that please take care of yourself. This is the most important thing. Okay, start taking care of yourself. Be happy, live your life. It's amazing thing. Life is most amazing. Okay, live your life, experience your life, be happy, enjoy every moment you have. And yes, thank you so much for watching. And if you have watched this video fully, I'm saying it with full heart, thank you so much. Tell me if you have watched this video fully, because it will really means a lot to me. It really means a lot to me if you watch my videos fully. So yes, thank you so much for watching. My name is Kailash and you're watching the Journey of Transformation. Today's date, 55. I will see you all in the next video. Till then, I hope you had a good time. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being the part of the family. And yeah, thank you so much for everything. I will see you all in the next video. Toodles. And yeah, don't forget to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, and toodles.